And a happy Thursday, everybody, the 19th of December, 2019. My name is Jewel. Thank you so much for checking the weather with me today. I appreciate it very, very much. Please subscribe if you're into the weather and any kind of weather-related content. I would appreciate it. Don't forget to click the bell and then check off all. It would mean so much to me. I'd appreciate it very much. And please share this information on your social media with your family and your friends. I would appreciate it a lot. Let's get right to it. We're looking at today's forecast. This is valid from 7 a.m. this morning until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And we got lots going on, folks. It seems like that over on the West Coast, we're going to start the long duration of all of the precipitation in store for this area right here in the Pacific Northwest. It's an active stream of moisture. Now, it's forecast to aim toward the region for the next few days. I talked about this earlier in the week. It's going to bring a chance of flooding, as you can see where this rain is right in here. And also, there's a high surf advisory going on for the coast of Washington State and Oregon. You guys could get 25 to 30 feet waves coming in. That's right, 25 to 30 foot waves coming in right on the coastline here of Oregon and Washington State. You need to be aware of it. Now, it's looking like the jet stream pivoting around a large scale cyclone, which looks like it's going to remain stationary over the northeast Pacific, is spawning multiple waves of low pressure toward the Pacific Northwest, along with periods of moderate to heavy rain. Now, this rain is going to be locally exceeding 10 inches over western Washington and Oregon through Saturday morning. And over the higher elevations and the interior sections, heavy wet snow, looking like 1 to 3 feet with locally higher amounts by Saturday evening. And you can see we have the heavy rain in the green coming in. We have the snow here. Mixed precipitation is this blue. Mixed precipitation, where you see these lines going through. This is heavy snow, but this is mostly for the higher elevations. But everybody on this coastline, especially now from Oregon and Washington State in these areas, you got multiple things going on. You need to be aware of it. A high surf watch and warning is in effect. We've got flooding looking like probably it may start sometime tomorrow, but more into Saturday. It's kind of hard to tell which rivers and creeks and everything's going to overflow right now, but there is that chance. Plus heavy snow. And where you see this little bit of pink, right up in here, that is freezing rain, just freezing rain. So you guys really need to pay attention to what's going on. Now today we still have a little bit of snow, but it's going to soon just depart, okay? Over in these areas, New Hampshire, Vermont, going up into Canada here. Looking like Maine staying pretty out of it today, all the snow. If you have any going on, it should diminish by some time. Do have that lake effect snow going on up in these areas here. You can see we got some in Wisconsin. We got some in upper Michigan, and of course in Canada, in Toronto, you're going to get some little bit of this lake effect snow is going to go on in the very northeastern section of Ohio here, as you can see, and it will go up into western New York. So everybody be aware of that. Now, a big story coming up. I talked about a long time ago. Well, not really a long time ago, but at the first of the week, it's a long time to me. I told everybody down in this area to look out. We had something coming. We have a low pressure, a low that is going to come up, and it is going to be something that we're going to have to watch. Yes, that's right. By tomorrow, We got a closed upper level low, and it will begin to pull in moisture from the Gulf and increase the chance of rain for the Gulf states from west to east toward this weekend. And this system, we got to watch it closely because it has very vigorous dynamics that are appearing to support the development of a significant storm further into the weekend. So, I've checked all the models, and it seems that the European model is better in agreement for what is going to happen than the GFS model at this time. So let's go check it out. We are over on the European model now, and before I go any further in this forecast, I want to ask each of you if you would like to know what Christmas Day should be like at your house. What it's looking like it should be like. Just, in the comments, you have to tell me where you live, okay? I cannot do this unless you tell me where you live so I can zone in and kind of check out areas around you. You can either put the town and the state, or you can just put your zip code in, okay? And put that in the comment. And if you do that, I can write you back and let you know what it may be like, or I may just make a video and put all these places in the video and have a rundown. So if you'd like to know what the weather should be like, what it's looking like as of now, what it should be like for you where you live, please either in the comments put where you live, the town and the state, or just your zip code, and I'll be sure and get that out, and I'll either put it in the comments or I will make a video and put it up by tomorrow at some point to let you know what Christmas Day may be like where you live. Now, back to this storm. All right, here we go. We're up to Saturday at 2 p.m. You can see it's here a little bit. It doesn't have any vorticity really, but it's trying to get some, believe it or not. As you can see, as it moves, the particles are moving, as you can see, right in this area around Louisiana and the tips of Mississippi and Alabama. But we're going to move up a little more. Let's get to around 9 to 10 p.m. on Saturday. This thing is packed with some heavy rain right in here. Let's see, 0.92 inches, as you can see, but it's going to have some wind in it also, folks. Let's move up a little more, looking like around, we'll get up to 2 or 3 in the morning. Now, look at that. Look at that. Can you believe this? Now, Saturday's the first day of winter. Officially, winter comes in Saturday. Would you look at all of this stuff we've had since winter? I mean, it's been something. Combination of heavy snows, tornadoes, floodings. I mean, it's just been a mess. And yes, it is a low right in here, as you can see. And it's going to move on up and across. What do the winds look like in this? Well, we'll start out with the sustained winds right quick. This is sustained winds up along these coastlines here. What are they going to look like? 24 miles per hour, not too bad. Does it have any wind gust in it yet? Yes, indeed it does. Look at this right here. 51 mile per hour wind gusts, people. This is something that we are going to have to watch, and we're going to put it back and move up a little further to around 11 a.m. Sunday morning, the 22nd. We can see that it is beginning now to come on shore, looking like in the panhandle of Florida. Everybody's getting rain all the way down south in Florida, all the way across up into the panhandle and the panhandle of Alabama. It's going to move up into Georgia. You can see all these places here. Let's check the wind out right quick. Sustained winds right here, right off the coastline. 40 mile per hour. This is sustained wind, folks. This is sustained winds. That's like tropical force winds. It's sustained winds. We go to the wind gust. Would you look at this? This is inland now. This is while it's on land in the panhandle, 45. Still, the center is right on the coastline here out to sea. That's 52 mile per hour wind gust, as you can see. We'll hop back down. We'll move it up a little further here to around 8, 9 o'clock Sunday night. Now, it should calm down a little bit now, but it's going to bring buckets and buckets of rain in some of these heavier cells, people. You got to be aware. You got to keep on top of this, okay? And we will check the wind one more time here. You can see the wind now has already gone across. These are sustained winds already across. The wind should have calmed down by Sunday night for these areas. Not too bad at all. We'll go to Georgia here. 17. This is nothing, out of the ordinary. It looks like the heavier winds are out. We will check the wind gust one more time. But it's still going to be, you can see where this center, it's really tore apart now, but it's still trying to do stuff. Up in Alabama, look at these wind gusts, 48 miles per hour. We have some wind gusts in Georgia, 41 miles per hour. Off the coastline here, these wind gusts that are going to be beating this way towards the eastern coast of Georgia and Florida. Let's see what it's looking like. 55 mile per hour wind gust. So folks, we really got to keep our eyes on this storm. It should die out after a while, but this weekend should start Saturday down around in these areas in the Gulf states. Sunday going to progress up into Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia. South Carolina is going to start it a little bit. Florida, you're going to get the majority of most of everything. By the time Monday rolls around, early Monday morning, you can see where this rain is still coming down very, very heavily. Monday afternoon around 2, still got it going on. Let's see, I think it's probably tore apart now. No, it's still here. It's just elongated. It's not tightly compacted, so it's not going to be a big bad tropical storm or a big bad hurricane, but it's going to be a mess. That's what it's going to be, and it's going to be bothersome. It's going to be very, very windy. It's going to be very, very rainy in places. People, you need to make sure that maybe you don't have to get out in it. Maybe you've already got your Christmas shopping done or whatever you're going to do. As we check the wind again, most of the heavier sustained winds are offshore now. We'll look at the wind gust right quick. Some of these wind gusts are going to go up into South Carolina here. 38 miles per hour. It is calming down now with the wind gusts. They're going to reach over into Georgia. And we'll hop on up. This is sustained winds now that we have it on, I believe. No, this is wind gusts. It's still going to be coming up. Let's put it on the sustained winds. And we can see that's not looking too bad as we get to Christmas Eve on Tuesday. Where's the sucker going to be? Hopefully it's going to be offshore for the most part. We'll see what the precipitation will be looking like. Hopefully most of the precipitation will be offshore by then. So, this may change a little here and there. I'll keep my eyes on it and keep you up to date. Everyone, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe in your travels, okay? Please stay safe in your travels and always be aware of what's going on around you. I love you guys. I thank you for everything you do for me. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. And peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for watching.